I'm here at ALDI. This is a place where my wife usually shops. I came out here today to do some grocery shopping today. I'm recording this to show you whether there is any panic buy happening in the store where my family usually shop. It's called ALDI. Um, just to tell you that I'm not wearing a mask because I'm sick or anything like that. In fact, here in the US, it is not required for those who are not sick to wear masks. But I'm just wearing mask and wearing gloves just to be proactive. Um, Last week I was in Europe just for 2 days. I had to return um, because of what is going on in Europe. Um, I came in late Friday um, afternoon, and uh, starting from the midnight Friday, which is starting Saturday, everyone who has been to Europe who are coming in are asked to self-quarantine for 14 days. Because I came in before the midnight, it was not required of me to self-quarantine, and my health is good, and there's no reason for me to wear it, but I'm wearing it just to be proactive. And since the social distancing is something that is being recommended, the more that you um, protect others and you by creating space, whether through a barrier, mask, or distancing, physical distancing, it will be helpful to slow down, if not quickly um, end this pandemic. So I'm just wearing it. And so I'm here at a store where I usually come in. I wanted to check whether it's true that whether there is a panic buying happening. And since I arrived, I'm noticing there are many empty shelves. Okay, so here's one that you see. Um, you can clearly see that the shelves are empty. So I was wondering what these shelves were storing before. And I see here tissues. So I'm realizing that this is actually the shelves where all the tissue papers were stored before until people bought all of them, even though there's a sign that says to paper toilet per cart. Um, and the other side is also the same thing. It's towels, paper towels, but all the paper towels are gone except some uh, napkins. So all the paper towels and toilet tissue papers are gone. So I have to ask myself, is this a panic buying? Well, do people need this much tissue papers? I guess the answer is yes. I think there's some panic buying happening. My wife and I, we decided not to um, stockpile because there are people who are really in need of those items, and they don't have the freedom of able to move around as many healthy younger people are, especially some of those elderly people. Uh, but Aldi is a store that I come. My wife shops often because this is a store that has reasonable pricing of many items. But you can see here, even the dish soap is all done. My wife asked me to buy it, but I can't buy it because it's no longer there. And also, I see here this is a poultry section, and as you can see, many of the shelves are empty, and I can see many shelves that are empty. I'm showing you this for a reason. I'm thinking that as this coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic continues, more people will start to panic even more. And what I'm afraid is that this may bring out worse than people, and the selfishness that we all tend to have, a desire for self-preservation. We take more than what we need and does create panic for those who do not have. And it causes people to do panic buy. Um, I'm not talking about people who are getting what they need to survive for at least 2 weeks, because you do not know whether the government may uh, require its citizens to, stay at home for 14 days or even longer. So this is a place where they used to sell water. It is no longer there anymore. But let me go to other sections and see whether this is the case with other items. So as you can see, the line is relatively short because there's not much left. This is this is the section where they used to sell cereals, but it seems like all the cereals are gone, except, well, I think I picked one of these cornflakes, but it's even, they're all gone, as you can see here. And you could definitely see that people seem to know what they want to get, as all the shelves, the canned foods are gone, all the pastas and you know, all the pastas are gone as well. So the question is, how long would this take? I mean, would this continue? That we do not know. It seems like many are predicting that it will get worse before it gets better. And my question is, how is this coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic going to shape our society? Would this bring the best from all of us, or would it bring worse from all of us? In times of need and trouble, would people help each other more, or would they result in becoming even more selfish, that all they would care for is for themselves? So I'm showing you this to show what is happening here in US. Now, more than 155 countries have confirmed cases of coronavirus, and it's just a matter of time that it will get even worse before it gets better. So I just want to encourage those who are watching. Um, how are we going to prepare ourselves for this pandemic? Are we going to result in becoming more selfish, or are we going to become more civil and more compassionate to the needs of others, especially those who are less fortunate than we are, who are limited with their mobility? And my prayer and my wish is that this will allow the humanity to come together, that we become more considerate of each other, that after this pandemic, that the world global community will become closer rather than separate further away from each other. So I wish all of you all the best. Be safe. Follow the instructions coming from the World Health Organization and CDC. Keep distance. Remember, social distancing is very important. or a mask or gloves, carry a hand sanitizer, whatever that you need to do to protect yourself and others. But at the end, may this not cause humanity to degrade, but may this bring humanity closer as people become more compassionate and caring towards each other. So take care, everyone, and be safe. And may God heal the land. So we will be back to our normal life. Okay? God bless you. Take care.